What's up, everybody? It's boy Philly, Irish Drew Evo. And today I was going to make a video about my prediction on why I picked Caleb Plant to beat Benavidez. But I'm also going to talk about a couple other things too. Call it like a little update during the week and everything. So basically, Caleb Plant and David Benavidez do fight this weekend on pay-per-view in Las Vegas. Got Dave picking Benavidez by late stoppage. I'm picking Caleb Plant by decision. Now, here's the main reasons. I'm going to break it down for you guys why I'm picking Caleb Plant to beat David Benavidez. David Benavidez doesn't have an inside game. He likes to have you at mid-range to long range. That's his range right there. Because, like, if he has you on the inside ain't going to cause a lot of damage to you. And, like, he's not an inside fighter, you know? He's an outside fighter. So, if you look at that, Caleb Plant can get inside him, nail him body shots and everything, get out of his range a little bit, and really neutralize his range. Because he fights big. David Benavidez fights big. That's what he does. He's a tall fellow. He fights big. So, another reason is nobody really tries to go after the body of David Benavidez. You don't know if David Benavidez has a good body to take body shots and everything. Like, nobody's really tested that body out. And I think Caleb Plant has the foot movement, the boxing skills to test that body out, to get inside and get body shots in and everything. And I think we're going to see if David Benavidez can take body shots long term, you know. So I really think David can get inside. I mean, Caleb can get inside him. Got a body attack. I think he needs to go after the body like he's done in the Durrell fight and everything. He has a very good jab, Caleb Plant. When he fought Canelo, and the fights before that, he will come and bring a jab in and then follow with the right hand. In the Durrell fight, when he has his new trainer, not only he had a jab, he followed up not only with the right hand, but he followed up with numerous combinations. He was more versatile with the jab in that fight. And he was being a better counterpuncher. Like, Caleb is a great counterpuncher, and I really think he's going to explore David and get inside and counterpunch David. You know, David hasn't really never in his career been against a mover, a guy that moves around the ring, that uses the ring and everything. David's all I see him been fighting is guys that move forward, that stay in front of him and everything. Aren't really pure boxers. This is the first pure boxer he's ever going to face. And this is not really Caleb Plant's step-up fight. This is David Benavidez's step-up fight. The pressure is on David Benavidez. And if you look at it already, Caleb Plant is in David Benavidez's head. If you look at it, the press conference, he got him pissed off. He pissed him off multiple times. That means when you piss a guy off, you're in his head. Bringing up his coke, him losing the title because he was being on coke, him losing the title on the scale and everything, bringing up his drug habit and everything. Like, it pissed him off. He got into David Benavidez's head. But when Jose Benavidez tried to counter back and then had at least to have a video released of Caleb Plant getting kicked out of a gym for not payment and everything, Caleb had, put some texts out, defending himself and everything. It didn't really bother Caleb Plant that much. And like yesterday, Dave was at the media workouts and everything. And he said Caleb Plant was only there for 5 minutes working out. Didn't even get on the pads or anything. He didn't want to show too much. He's being smart, Caleb Plant, on what he shows the Benavidez camp. And I really see that this is a mind games that Caleb is playing with David Benavidez. David has to keep his composure in order to be able to win this fight. He has to keep his composure. And I look at it like this. I'm thinking David's going to go out and try to KO him right away. And it's going to be a big mistake. I think Caleb's going to be smart. He's going to hope that he goes for the KO right away so Caleb can counter him. A pissed off David Benavidez is the guy that's going to be easily countered, easily manipulated, and everything. Caleb Plant's doing everything right to get under this dude's skin. He's doing everything right to get himself ready for this fight. I have Caleb Plant winning this fight by decision. I really don't think David Benavidez is going to win this fight. A lot of people say he's going to stop Caleb Plant. And it's going to be an easy fight. It's not going to be an easy fight. This is going to be a real hard fight. You may see David Benavidez exposed and everything. So, they're my keys to it. Caleb Plant is very underrated jab. So, like people are saying, David's going to stop him and everything. He's going to stop him faster than Canelo. I'm like, I don't think so. I don't think so. Here's the thing about that. Canelo can move too. His body is like he's seeing his plan and everything. And like, I just don't see it. I just don't see David beating Caleb Plant. I think Caleb Plant comes out, outboxes him for 12 rounds, counters him, really shows how to beat the blueprint of beating David Benavidez and call it a day. Like, this is like, if Benavidez loses this fight, this is damaging. Even though he's young, this is very damaging. Because Canelo fights on the line here. So, but the other thing I'm looking at, why people are coming and saying that, oh, I don't want to see a Caleb Plant versus Canelo Alvarez rematch. I don't want to see that. Like, seriously, we gotta see that again. I'm like, but they're the same people that says John Ryder earned the shot. Caleb Plant earned the shot. Will earn the shot too if he beats Benavidez. So you can't really get on that. If he's fighting John Ryder because he's a mandatory, we can't get on him for fighting Caleb Plant again if he wins the fight. He earned the shot. So it's point blank. Don't get mad. It is what it is. But here's another thing I want to talk about. It does not, as of right now, it does not look like undisputed at heavyweight is happening because talks have fallen apart between Alexander Usyk and Tyson Fury. I guess it was because of the split of a rematch, which I don't understand. I thought it was, like you said, no rematch clause for neither one and everything. So, like, they backed away. They're gonna try to do the mandatory against Daniel Dubois and everything because he's the mandatory. And but Frank Warner is saying we are still going to try to get this fight. We're going to get this fight done. It's not going to be on April 29th. It's going to be on some of them. But, the Usyk camp's going to demand a 50% split. But here's the thing. You're not getting 50% and everything because Tyson Fury will bring most of the money into it. I say 60-40 in Fury's favor. I thought 70-30 was fair, semi-fair, and everything. He got 18% against Joshua in the first fight. Second fight, supposedly, it was 50-50, supposedly. Like, I don't know about that and everything. But, like, Tyson Fury, I have to blame Tyson Fury for this fight not happening right now. I'm a Fury fan, but I have to blame Tyson Fury. He's playing around too much. He gave in to your 70-30 split, and then you say no rematch clause, that it's about a rematch clause. Like, you gotta stop. Like, seriously, are you looking for more money for a cash out fight? that you're retiring after this fight type of thing. Like, seriously, I don't get how you could just, go back on numerous things. Like, Tyson Fury is making himself look like an ass and everything right now. Just get the fight down and everything. Like, I know you're not ducking him. I know he's not ducking Usyk. But, like, I don't want to see a Wilder 4 fight. I don't want to see that fight again, man. Like, seriously. Like, it's a crap about it. But I actually don't want to see an AJ fight with Fury right now, because Tyson Fury easily defeats Anthony Joshua. He stops Anthony Joshua. Easily does. I think Tyson Fury is the best heavyweight. I think him and Fury, Usyk are actually tied for the... I have, if my rankings, I have him and Usyk tied as the #1 heavyweight. Don't ask me why. I just have it. I just really think, like, they're both are good. I think Fury will have a slight edge because of his size. He can box too and everything. Usyk's going to have to do a hell of a lot and everything to win this fight with Fury if it does happen. I believe it does. I believe it will happen and everything. Look at it like this. You can't say you're the best heavyweight of your era if you do not fight Alexander Usyk and beat him. You can't say it. You just can't say it. And another thing, I like I see a lot of things going on and everything. Like Canelo Ryder is in Mexico and everything. It's sold out supposedly, so that I wasn't surprised it was going to sell out. I knew it was going to sell out. It's Canelo's homecoming. Like Chicano said, they probably give away tickets and everything. It's what's up, But at the end of the day, man, like, I don't think it's a pay-per-view fight. A John Ryder fight is not a pay-per-view fight. So that's all I'm going to say about that one. But it's an okay fight. I watch it. Fuck it. No, John Ryder earned a shot, so people can't get away. People are getting on this fight more than the fucking Yordrum fight. And Yordrum had no fucking business as a mandatory. Seriously, when are you a mandatory when you're ranked above two guys that not only you lost to but got knocked out by? Seriously. But I'm going to look at it like this. Hopefully we get the undisputed fight. Hopefully it will be a good fight. I'm hoping that we also see Joshua Wilder fight. I'm picking Deontay Wilder to beat Anthony Joshua. I think Deontay Wilder will catch him with a right hand, with a nice right hand, and knock him out. I'm really, really not optimistic about Spence and Crawford happening still. But let's look at it. I also want to discuss the Ryan Garcia thing. Supposedly now, like an interview came out, Ryan Garcia says that the contract also says that he's only allowed to eat water, to drink water and eat 3 days out of the week. Number one, it's a fishy situation, because why didn't you say that when you were talking about the contract at the press conference? Like, number two, I just don't think a sanctioning body will allow that to happen. I just can't see that. Like, the sanctioning body does have to have a copy of the contract, supposedly, and look at it. If Bellator was in it, I don't think they will allow that. So, and then the other thing is, if it looks like Ryan is not going to make weight, or Ryan is not going to make the rehydration clause weight, they're going to say, hey, let's put this weight up a little bit and everything. And the pressure will be on Tank to say yes or no. And if the fight doesn't, if he says no, the fight's off, it'd be on Tank. wasted all that money. Showtime be all wasted all that money and everything on this fight and everything. I just, with the eating and drinking, like drinking water and eating for 3 days out of the week, in a 7-day week, I can't see it. I just can't see it. And I also can't, I don't, if that was true, why Garcia said that during the press conference? Why didn't he say that when he was being interviewed by the DAZN people? Why? Like, Tank already is coming up with bullshit terms and everything, why to fight Ryan Garcia and everything. Rehydration clause. Catch weight. Did it because I do it because he's big. You fought Mario Barrios at 140. He's bigger than Ryan Garcia. I don't get it. I think Tank wants all the advantages he wants and everything. He doesn't want an even playing field. Like, the only thing that he doesn't need an advantage when he fights, when he goes and slaps a female or he chokes a female. It is what it is, man. Like, I don't really respect Tank's methods of doing business and of his boxing career and everything. Like, seriously, I wouldn't have agreed to this if I was Ryan Garcia. You signed a contract. You can't make an excuse now for losing because you signed the damn contract. You were the idiot that signed that contract. I wouldn't have signed it. I would say, no. I would have told it. I would have showed everybody, here's the contract. He wanted all this. Why would I take this and everything? Have me weight train. And then you'll make Tank look like an ass and everything. So you signed the contract, Ryan. I don't really know what else to tell you. You're the dumbass for signing that contract and agreeing to all this bullshit. So you can't really make an excuse now. Ryan cannot make an excuse. He signed the contract. He agreed to the terms of the contract like a dumbass. So I don't want to hear Ryan Garcia make excuses if he loses his fight. Because I'm going to say, you signed the contract. Can't make an excuse. But like at the same time, Tank can't fight really somebody that's a threat to him on an open playing field. On an even playing field, excuse me. So that I don't really want to watch that. I'm not interested in watching that fight now if that's all true. I'm not interested in watching the fight. If all this bullshit is true, I'm not interested in watching the fight. Because I'm watching a Tank at full strength against a fucking half there Ryan Garcia that's not really fully there and everything. And it's a lot of bullshit. I'm not interested in the fight now, if it's true. And like really, this is how boxing has come to, guys. This is why boxing is on life support. Because of fighters like Tank Davis. Because of fighters like fucking, what other fights? What other fighters? Fighters like Tank Davis, promoters like fucking the PBC, like fucking Floyd Mayweather, the PBC in general, Al Heyman. This is why the fucking boxing the way it is. But that's all I'm going to talk about today. I said what I got said. Make sure you tune in Monday night, 10:40 Eastern, 7:40 Pacific. Have a good day.